Doesn't that building just amaze you every time you see it? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, I love it. Date night, and yet I'm meeting my date at the restaurant. Alright, so Thursday night, date night, my wife and I have planned to go have some dinner and then go watch a movie right after that. Unfortunately, we had to go from 2 different places, so I didn't want to take a car, which is why I am in an RTA taxi heading over there, just so we can head back in the same car after we watch the movie, because we've been waiting for this movie for a super long time. It's Padmavat or Padmavati, the Indian movie starring Ranveer Singh and Deepika Padukone, Shahid Kapoor as well. I'm like dying to watch this movie, and I know that we're gonna have a lot to talk about after we finish watching the movie, so I wanted us to be in the same car, hence why I'm in a taxi heading over there. We're having dinner tonight at KARAK House at the invitation of KARAK House, and I understand that they have food, they have karak, and they have great desserts as well, so perfect. Now, I wasn't supposed to go home to change before I went to dinner, but I did, and my wife's like, can you bring me one thing? And of course I said, from my 2 eyes, which is what we say in Arabic. It sounds a lot better in Arabic, but in English it doesn't. Anyhow, I said, of course I can. And let's just say that you might hear about this guy in Kandora walking around downtown Dubai with a pink purse. Thanks, honey.
I'm flying high, but I got a feeling I'm falling for now.
What you had me do? People are like looking at me all over the place.
That's okay, serves you right, because I've been waiting for 45 minutes.
I'm not late, I had like things to do, I swear. And by the way, I came in a cab so that we could ride home together later on. She's taking work calls on date night.
It's not as personal.
What's going on? Oh, okay. No, it is a work call. Is it a work call? Family call. Still on date night. I'm not supposed to answer any calls. I've got my phone in my pocket. Right here. Look where my phone is. It's in my pocket. And date night etiquette 101. Leave your phones in your pocket. She's got 2 phones out. One here, one there. Oh. Hang on.
Show me the ring and
Alright, that's actually Ahlam's aunt. She's inviting us to lunch tomorrow. She's an awesome cook. She cooks amazing stuff. So I'm looking forward to that lunch tomorrow.
Love you too.
Okay. The rule is put your phones in your purse or pocket or anywhere where you don't have access to it.
I don't have much charge anyway.
She's only putting the phones back in her purse because she doesn't have enough.
No, haram عليك.
So we have
ginger salad with avocado and roman, and Mexico's KARAK House.
It looks like she's ordering for the both of us a little bit, so we're having the...
I'm not sharing.
Oh, that's just for you?
That's just for me. But I can choose for you if you like, because there's 2 other things that I do want.
I can choose for you if you like. So basically there's a second thing that you want, and you would like me to have it. I love date night. It's really cool.
I think you would like the calamari.
As an appetizer?
Yes.
I guess I'm having the calamari as an appetizer.
I think you would like the Rogan Josh.
Honestly, I swear those were the 2 things that I wanted to have.
I know. I know what you like.
She does know what I like. Let's take it.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome. Excuse me.
This is...
Oh, you want to jump straight into eating it and not explain?
I'm gonna explain with my utensils.
Alright.
Avocados.
Okay.
Pomegranate. Walnuts. Cherry tomatoes. I think this is dried apricots. maybe. And rocket leaves. And pomegranate sauce. And that's it.
Nice. That looks pretty nice. The presentation's like super neat. I like that. Almost like you don't want to mess it up. But you did already. Thank you. I'm such a big fan of contrasting flavors. Sweet and sour is one of my favorite things in the world. I like this salad. It's got a dips sauce on it, and you're gonna hear that word a lot in the Middle East region. Dips is basically pomegranate sauce, and that's what gives it that sweetness. I absolutely love it when they add pomegranate into things because it gives it a little bit of that sour taste, and then you got a little bit of sweetness from the sauce.
The way that it's like batter is like pakora.
Oh, you guys know what pakora is? It's that Indian snack that we have. You get 1 or 3 together. They just came together. They're triplets. It's got a crunch. It's calamari, so obviously it's chewy, but I agree, the batter is different. It's like a thick batter. The batter's not crumbling, which is good. And you're right, it does have this pakora taste.
It has cumin in the batter.
That's what it is, cumin. That's right. All right, the food's finally here.
Yeah.
That's the machbous. Sweet.
Thank you.
Ooh, fantastic. What kind of fish is this?
Kingfish tuna.
So unfortunately, they didn't have Rogan Josh lamb shank, and I was so looking forward to that. I ordered the chicken curry, and it comes with paratha, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be good as well, and I will share with you.
I'm about to dig in, so you're going to film this or not? Your viewers!
Oh, thank God that the camera's on. So you got the machbous fish, right? And that is?
Exactly what you made for Mark Wayne's in our house.
That's true.
Not exactly. Ours is special.
Oh, thank you. Gotta give you another 5 for that. All right. Oh, awesome. Looks like a very nice spiced kingfish. Yes, I would like some lemon, please. Yes, please. Some of that spicy sauce as well. So over here, that tomato-based spicy sauce, we call it dakous. Thank you so much for giving me my plate first and then making yourself a plate. It's so kind. You're amazing. All right, seriously, on a scale of what? Oh, wow. You said before I even asked you.
No.
Really? Wow.
It's really like super moist. Spicy sauce is amazing. Then they have like pieces of onion and like herbs in the rice. It's cool.
So on a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, 8.
8. That's a good score.
Yeah, 8.
And I guess the question that everybody's wondering, just like me, a minute and a half ago you said that my machbous was special.
It's off the scale.
What's that?
Yours is off the scale.
Awesome. All right, my turn to eat. You're right. One of those dishes which you can rate as soon as you put the spoon in your mouth. And that's a good dish.
Yeah.
It's true. The fish is fried, but it's still very tender, which is very good. There's a lot of spices on the fish, which is fantastic. That spicy sauce is amazing. You're right. It's homemade. The rice is very nice. It's not dry at all. And it's so flavorful. I love it.
I used to.
How's your dinner? Did you enjoy the
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I want to shake your hand because the food is really, really good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank
Just
you.
let me know if you need anything else.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And save some space for your dessert.
Oh, we're here for the dessert, so for sure. Thank you. All right, that was one dish, and we're gonna put that away. We did eat most of that. And now the second dish, which is chicken curry with paratha, which is purely Indian, but highly popular over here. So look, no rules. Just get your own bread and get your own sauce. Awesome, I got some of the curry. Oh, you already had the bite. I thought we were gonna do this together. Good or not good?
Good.
What? There's a butt coming, I can feel it.
No, it's... No, I expected...
I'm not gonna They're about to take the plate away. My wife's like, we're not done yet. Sorry, it's my fault. I put it away actually. Alright. Back to the chicken.
So it's like, it's good, but I was expecting like an Indian flavor.
Yeah.
It's not an Indian flavor, it's like, I don't know, it's like...
How about we get back to you in a second? Let me have this bite and then... I've been holding this for the last like 4 minutes while she thinks about what that dish reminds her of. Alright.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like the dal that we make at home.
The sauce is like a thick paste of a sauce. Really, really super thick, and it's kind of like they boiled it down, but there's a lot of vegetables that are mashed up in there. Definitely tomatoes, definitely onions, definitely coriander. Got those slices of ginger on top. I love that. I love when you put like little strips of ginger on the food. It just gives you this little bit of a spike. I like that. But I have to agree, it's definitely Indian in nature, but I don't think there is enough spices the way the Indians make their curry. When you put that spoon in your mouth, you immediately sense it, right? You can feel it on your tongue, you can feel it in your nose, and it wasn't quite like that. It's toned down a little bit. It's not bad. It's very, very good. I like it.
It's the Indian texture with like local flavors. So it's like a bit of a surprise.
Yeah. I like this dish. I really like it, and I think it would probably suit a lot more palates because it's not super strong. Alright, let's finish this food up because we've got a movie to catch. Actually, before the movie, we've got Kadak and we've got dessert, so we'll be back in a little bit.
Very hot Karak for a whole night.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you.
Look for the biscuits.
Ooh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
This reminds me of like KG1.
Oh my god, that is like the classic biscuit, right?
Can I tell a story that you're not gonna like? There was a boy called Anthony in my class who used to give me glucose biscuits in KG1.
KG1? Where is Anthony right now?
Maybe he's watching your vlog.
I challenge him to a duel.
Anthony, this is for you.
What?
We were in KG1.
Anthony, I am gonna kick your...
Platonic.
But seriously, on a serious note, these things, my god, so much history. What do you gotta do?
You gotta dip it.
Oh, that's the way, that's the way. Alright guys, after all, this is a Chronicles of Kadak, and this Kadak needs to get a score, so very quickly take a look at it from the top. It has a nice orange color. That you see over there, that's saffron. There are obviously no tea leaves, no bubbles either. I wish there were bubbles, but that's okay. It looks very creamy, and I can absolutely tell that there is a layer of milk fat on top. You could see it. It's starting to form and starting to separate from the rest of it. The creaminess, look at that on the side. Look at that. That looks pretty good. Now, taste test very quickly. Super hot, so I'm gonna have to be careful a little bit the way I pick it up, but apologies for making that sound. strong saffron flavor. Obviously saffron is super powerful, right? So anything you put it in, it's gonna take the flavor of it. Nice and creamy, nice and warm. It is very milky, and my preference is to always be on the other side of the spectrum, which is to have stronger tea flavor. That tea flavor is there. The thing is that you've got saffron in there and a good amount, and it covers up that tea flavor. Definitely like the amount of sugar used in there. It's not sweet at all. A little bit bitter, which is good. Guess we're gonna have to score this baby, huh? What do you think? What would you score it if you had to score it?
I'm not a Kadak connoisseur or anything like that, but I love it because it's like not too sweet. I don't like things that are too sweet. I like the texture. I love saffron, and I'm not like you. I like a lot of saffron in my Kadak, so I love it. For me, it's perfect.
So score from 1 to 10? Actually, let's say from 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Remember one thing. The greatest Kadak in the world is a 95 plus.
Okay, you know the 5 smiley faces?
Yeah.
I give it like the 4th.
So on the happiness index.
So the smile with no teeth. Yeah, you did that.
All right, awesome. That's a good score. Look, if I had to score this, I would score this an 86, which is a good score. It's above the average of Kadak places that I go to, and that's a good score. I gotta tell you what me and Mohammed used to do is, we used to dip this into the Kadak, and we'd count 1, 2, 3, and see who could keep it there longer, pull it out and into the mouth without it crumbling. Oh, our desserts are here.
There you go. It's the pistachio milk cake.
Amazing.
Sauce for that.
Thank you.
And then the KARAK milk cake.
Oh.
Whoa.
Inside here.
Whoa. All right. Tea break, cake break actually. This is the new range of milk cakes that they have over here. So we've got, on one corner, we've got the Kadak cake, and my.
It's got whipped cream and Frosties, Kellogg's Frosties cornflakes on top.
Oh, your favorite.
My favorite.
And that looks like additional Kadak sauce?
Yeah, but it's cold.
It's a cold sauce. Oh,
Cold
amazing.
Kadak. I don't like too much sauce, so that's good.
Can we take a bite together? Can we take a bite together? Like for once?
Yalla.
All right. Hang on.
I want more of the
Sauce?
cornflakes.
Oh, the cornflakes. Yeah, I want that
Crunch.
crunchiness as well. Hang on. You ready?
It's a homemade sponge cake. And it's like so kind of
And then the Frosties.
a lot more like cardamom
Yeah.
than anything else.
You want to impress an Arab, add cardamom into everything. Jeez. This is like a huge piece. My God. And I've got my own dessert actually. And you notice I said my own, right? No, I'll give you a bite. All right, let's taste it. Whoa. I'm on my own on this one? You don't want to bite?
I will later.
Take a big one. So, same sponge cake. It's got whipped cream. Got these edible flowers. I forgot what you call these. I just had these in Bangkok recently. And obviously this pistachio sauce, and they give you a lot of it, so. So they call them milk cakes. Now obviously the cake is that sponge cake which has milk in it, but also the pistachio sauce is milk based as well. I like both of them, but again, I like this contrast, right? So I love the fact that this is sponge, but it also has the crispiness with the Frosties. I'm a happy man. Are you a happy woman?
I'm very happy.
Time to get out of here, or you want more dessert?
Let's go. watching Padmavat.
We gotta go. We gotta watch this movie. We're very late, actually. Check, please. We've been in this parking lot for about 20 minutes looking for a parking spot. It's just been like crazy. Finally got one. Alhamdulillah. We're about to park and go watch this movie. How far are we from the cinema?
Just run.
And now we run. And now we run. Trying to get to this movie. We are like super late. Super excited. We have been waiting over a year to watch this movie. Do you realize that?
I know. I did my hair for Sultan Kiliji.
I have to take the headgear off